Support for Education, Join the Conversation is provided in part by ENA, provider of high-speed broadband connectivity and communication solutions to Vermont schools, and proud to support the Vermont Agency of Education in improving the learning opportunities for Vermont students.
Welcome to Education, Join the Conversation. We're here today at Catamount Arts in St. Johnsbury. Vermont's education quality standards, in addition to referencing the traditional subjects like math and English language arts, place a very strong priority on creative and artistic expression and learning how to learn. We're here because Catamount Arts is engaged in promoting arts for both in schools but also in off-site community-based opportunities.
I think this will be fine.
That was discouraging. That was discouraging.
We can turn off autofocus and manually. The claymation workshops for people between 7 and 14 is, I think, really a special opportunity to teach and learn a lot of things about the arts. In day one, we look at animation. We talk about what animation is. It's sort of an illusion between two pictures or more pictures. And we do some exercises where they make simple flip book type animations. I also animate them themselves so they get a sense in their bodies what it takes to move incrementally. And then we develop the characters, and so I show them how to build an armature out of, we use household materials basically, paper clips and aluminum foil, so that the characters can have a possibility of standing, and so they're lighter than a ball of clay as well. And then to design a character, design the colors, and then choose clays to wrap around those armatures so that the character can have some life and some color to it as well.
I think really one of the strengths of the arts is that it's a very personal experience. It leads to collaboration with others, but students feel incredibly passionate about their work as artists or working through the arts. And you know, I think in terms of school settings, the thing that really strikes me about arts education is its power to engage students, and that achievement begins with engagement. And so when you see kids excited to come to school, excited to work with their peers on different arts projects and to kind of explore their own ideas in an authentic way, I think it's a really powerful thing. And we see it today here at Catamount, that these kids are doing real learning that they're interested in, and that they're driving that learning through the arts.
And then...
You mean if you make it out with solid clay, it won't stand up?
Yeah, it won't stand up because it's too heavy, and the head will make it cause to tip back or fall forward.
Mm-hmm. I've had a lot of feedback from parents who said, wow, all of a sudden my kid is blossoming. They used to be they didn't like school and they were really sort of timid, and now they're really exploring and being creative and working with other kids that they never dreamed they would work with before. And this is a group of kids that, we have 14 kids. They're from 9 different schools in the region. So basically nobody knew each other. They ranged from 8 to 15, and they all came together. And the first day they were all kind of, sitting quietly each in their seat and not interacting. And now you see they're collaborating with each other. They're problem solving together. I don't know how to do this. Well, why don't you try this? And it's just been amazing to watch, and even the kids that have been even more quiet than others have really come out of their shell and are and creating some really awesome stuff and getting great feedback from the other kids in the group, which is it's just phenomenal.
At art, we do just painting and drawing things. We don't usually get to do this. So me and my sister are gonna make claymation movies with these then when we get home, because tomorrow we get to bring these home, and I got the stop motion app on my iPod so we can now make movies.
I think one of the challenges for excellent arts education in the state is the limited amount of time during the school day. So, expanded time outside of the school day is important, expanded opportunities like what we're seeing here, but also the power of arts integration, of taking arts process and content disciplines, and then incorporating it into traditionally academic subjects so that art really becomes not just a part of a complete excellent education, but becomes a driver of education.
So through this past year, we've started to make inroads with some of the schools in the area in a number of ways. We've worked with a couple of schools in the area with their after-school programs, and we've hired artists to work there. We had acting, we've had filmmaking, we've had bookbinding, bookmaking. For the coming year, we're going to be training teaching artists and classroom artists on arts integration so that the teaching artist and the classroom teacher will work together and create lesson plans that combine the arts and content like math and literacy. And we're hoping that that actually will be the way we go forward into our elementary school programs in coming years.
You know, the arts have kind of always been there, right? But people are kind of rediscovering that the arts was the kind of the original personalized project-based learning. It really is an incredible opportunity if people can look at it in the right way.
Support for Education, Join the Conversation is provided in part by ENA, provider of high-speed broadband connectivity and communication solutions to Vermont schools, and proud to support the Vermont Agency of Education in improving the learning opportunities for Vermont students.